That's the fun part. Alright. How's the audio levels? We good? We good? Freaking upper class. What's the purpose of the Pocket Station? It's got a screen on it, and some games have mini games you can download and then play on the go. It's like I don't know. So for Rockman Complete Works, there's a mini game on there, and you can level up Rockman in it. And then when you play the game on, like, your PlayStation, it will carry over the level up data, so you can expand your health bar and attack power for the actual game. Alright, I'm going for left wall. Will I get it? Yes or no? And for speedrunning, more attack, more health. The good shit. Health, not so much, because you shouldn't be taking that much damage anyway, but attack power will basically just do more damage. I got the left wall, by the way. We in there? Good gamer. I mean, why not? The more, the better. Replace my entire arsenal with the pinkers. Pink it up. I don't know if there's a US one, unfortunately. I can just spray paint it. Steven Pinker, my boy. I game over after I kill Vile. If you look at the splits, you'll see Vile near the bottom there. After I kill Vile, that changes Doppler Stage 2, which changes it to a form of the level where I can get the Z-Saber from Zero. Very complicated, the way they did this. So basically, this game has multiple endings, and like a lot of shit can change based on how you play the game. It's really cool. I like it a lot. But it's really complicated, and there's not much like that tells you how to do shit. So if you kill Vile, you'll get a certain, or is it the good ending? I don't know. Maybe it's the bad ending. Whatever ending it is, you get that ending's version of Doppler Stage 2. And with only that ending, with that version of Doppler Stage 2, if you switch to Zero at a certain part of the stage, and then do, like, the part of the stage, Zero will die, or he'll get hurt or injured, whatever it technically is, and give X the Saber. And the Saber makes the end of the game way faster. So all you need to do to trigger Doppler Stage 2 is kill Vile. As soon as you do that, it flips whatever switch is necessary. So Vile is in a stage, and the fastest way to exit the stage is to game over. So the fastest area in the game to dump lives is right at the beginning of Blizzard Buffalo. So you dump 2 lives here, then play half the game, and then game over later. Now obviously this strat kind of sucks if you accidentally die, because then you game over somewhere you don't want to and you lose like 5 minutes. But that's not important right now. I kind of fucked that up. No, I think best ending is with 0 alive. So there's 2 routes for this game. I don't know how they compare. I'm not that well studied on X3. But there's 2 routes. There's low percent. You skip all the Mavericks with the Doppler glitch, right? And what the fuck? I was not having my thing all the way on start. You skip all the Mavericks with the Doppler skip glitch, right? And then go directly to the end. But you can't get the Saber that way because you can't kill Vile. Or you do 2 Mavericks and that unlocks Vile. And then you go kill Vile and then do the end of the game. I know they're very close. The Saber basically lets you 2-shot every boss. So they're very close in time from not doing these stages and then just bustering the boss rush and Sigma and shit. But that's also like 10 billion times harder. I think Saber route is faster, if I remember correctly. You'd have to ask 8-Bit. He would know more. I think Saber route is like barely faster. The current any percent world record is also the current low percent world record though. So Crack Attack is a really good time for low percent, and that's also the any percent record for the time being. At some point in time, I would like to run this game super seriously and try to beat it, but I don't have the time, patience, or energy to do that at the moment. It wouldn't be that hard, I don't think. It would basically just require switching my route to not do Tiger. Over to, I think, Crawfish is the second stage you do. It's a little bit faster and you get a better weapon from it. And then, like, getting better at the bosses and stuff. But it should be doable without that much effort. I'd also, the hardest part is learning the elevator skip in Doppler Stage 2. That's the part that really makes me not want to learn this game fully. The gatekeep, if you will. Really difficult trick that requires like saber boosting, neon jumps and shit. And it saves like, I want to say like 50 seconds or something, so definitely required if you want to get the world record. Super fucking hard. I enjoy learning difficult tricks, but when it comes to doing it at the end of a run, where you already need to have like really good luck and everything, I don't know, it's really stressful. I don't like playing games with like really fucking hard tricks in it that are like, you know, just do or die. Unless like I'm really good at them. So like I would have to like study up like really hard and get really good for it to be like conceivable for me to want to go for that shit, which is not something I want to do right now. Also, I think Lisecki plays 100%. I don't know what category you were watching, Naka. I think he plays 100%. It's a little bit easier in 100% though. Although he might have been doing any. I don't know. I know it's a little bit easier in 100% because you have the double up air dash. When I used to run no Doppler skip in like 2014, I would get the double air dash boots. There's a trick that lets you get the double air dash boots without like doing some backtrack bullshit. I would get it and then try to use it on the climb, but I'd usually pussy out because it's still hard and I didn't know what I was doing. But double air dash was epic. Yeah, climbing 100% is a lot easier though because you don't have to do as many neons. You can just use the up air dash. Neons are basically, for 1 frame, when you shoot, you can jump, like in the air. The game will think that you're in the air. So it's called a neon jump because you utilize the neon arm cannon to do it. So when you release a neon, you can jump. You have 1 frame to jump from midair. It's not that hard. Because you can just press both buttons at the same time. Like, I've done them before. It's hard to... I don't know. It really depends on your skill level and practice. Saber neons are a little bit more complicated. I've never done one before, but from what people tell me, they work a little bit differently, so I can't explain how a Saber neon works. All I know are just regular neons. I would assume it's easier on PAL. Lower frame rate would be less reaction time. How many viewers? Although PAL is just slower, so wouldn't really make much use. Not bad, not bad. What is Maple up to, RN? Eh. Not bad, not bad. Whoops, I hold start too long here. Very nice, good luck. At Whispered User, depends on the source port. Vanilla only accepts, I think, MUS format, maybe MID format as well. I don't remember what the difference is. I think MID has more, like possible notes or some shit. I don't know. But modern source ports can just play any audio file. So if you're asking me if that would make it a MIDI, I don't know. If you're asking me if you can play it with like GZ Doom, then yeah. But not the description. Oh shit, did I actually fuck that up? God damn it. Silly me, silly me. The problem with neon jumps, in my opinion, is doing a double neon. That's where it really gets tricky. Because there's different styles to doing a release neon and non-release neon. Release neons are the hard ones, where you have to let go of a button and then press the other button at the same time. Pressing the same button at the like two buttons at the same time is kind of easy, but doing the release is the hard one. Thankfully, there's not much where double neons come in handy here, especially considering you don't get the arm cannon. So it would just be Saber neon jump. Well, I guess it's not even a neon jump at that point, but Saber jumps. But I know they work a little bit differently. For 100% though, 100% uses the fuck out of double neons. X3 100% is a really epic speedrun category. I highly recommend checking that out at some point, if you like this game. I'm planning on getting a PSP soon. When I do, I'll definitely play the Mega Mans. And then the Dragon Ball Z's. So aforementioned Game Over is coming up right here. So the way the Doppler skip works, I guess if I already explained everything in this game, I might as well explain the Doppler skip. The way the Doppler skip works is you have to move the cursor over and then press X on like 1 frame afterward or some shit. I don't think it's on the same frame. I'm pretty sure it's 1 frame after. And then you can just select the Doppler stages. It's exclusive to the PS1 port of the game. Also, I almost fucked up big time there. So the SNES version doesn't have this glitch. So an easy way to do it on the PS1 port, this does not work on X Collection, I'm pretty sure. It only works on the PS1 port. Is use the DualShock like analog button. You know what I'm talking about. If you press it on, it disables everything pretty much because some games just don't support it and they just don't have anything like programmed or mapped there. So it will just like turn your controller off. So you can just hold. Actually, no, it is the same frame because yeah, if you hold them and buffer them, it would be the same frame. My bad. You just hold the buttons and then press it again, and it selects it automatically. Very easy. Back in the day, before people discovered that, well, before it was common knowledge, here's some speed lore for you. QTT6, who is an old school speedrunner for Mega Man games, what he would do is he would do the same fucking technique and buffer inputs, right? But he just didn't tell anyone how it worked or why it worked or anything. So everyone else would try to press them on the same frame, and he was basically just had like a trick that no one else knew. And just kept it all to himself for so long. And everyone just thought he was a god fucking gamer. He also played on emulator, so that made it a lot easier. So before people found out that there was like an actual trick to it on console that worked, like it was kind of unfair. Because what we would do is we'd just try to do it, and you'd go to fucking Tunnel Rhino stage. Like, you just see Tunnel Rhino's cutscene start playing, and you just want to kill yourself. If you watch my old Mega Man X3 any% PBs, or, like, look at them on the speedrun doc I have, you'll see, like, oh, I've only got, like, 1 Rhino in this PB. So good. People used to rate their PBs by how many Rhinos he got. Yeah, Chalk Raisin, pretty much. But yeah, so basically, QTT6 ran the game on PS1 emulator. And the way the emulator worked is if you click outside the window, it doesn't hold input. So what he'd do is he would click outside the window, and then hold the buttons down, and then click back in the window, and then it would just do it automatically. Super fucking cheap. I don't like fucking this boss up because it's not hard. Also, maybe I'll PB. All I need to do is kill Sigma first try and it's easy peasy. Yeah, Mega Man 2 sucks. My PB is still on X Collection, by the way. The reason I'm saving a fuckload of time is because Japanese text and no password or no save screens. X Collection has a save screen after every level you do that you have to back out of, and you have to do like 1 for every level. So I think it's like an extra like, I don't know, maybe like 30 seconds on the whole run of having the save screens. So this version doesn't, it just gives you the passwords. Which, like, utility-wise, like, port-wise, pretty fucking stupid. But for speedrunning, hey, no save screen. Neat. And also the Japanese text saves time. So because this is like a SNES game emulated on a PS1, there's really not many load screens. Like, there's only like 1 load screen at the very beginning. So, like, load times don't really matter from PS1 to PS2. Especially when you play with fast disk speed. Although, I don't even think that that has much relevance. I don't know, though. I really just don't think it has much relevance other than the like initial load screen at the very beginning, like when the game boots up. I'm pretty sure that Rockman Complete Works and Mega Man X3 just like have the whole SNES like ROM emulated or like loaded in the RAM or some shit. Damn, Fireman. That seems way overpriced, but do you know what the total value was? Imagine being that guy who found those fucking shitty games in his closet and just made a quick grand. That's epic. Cooler World, that's Rollaway, right? The ball meme game? I've had my eyes on Rollaway for a while. I think that's Cooler World, right? Rollaway is like 20 bucks American. But I'm pretty sure the European version is like short printed or some shit. Cause like no one played it. Or no one knew about it, that kind of stuff. Ah, fuck, I fucked up. $60 to $400? Is that like based on condition, completeness, or what? I don't see how a window like that could exist. Unless you're comparing like loose disc like new sealed or some shit like that. Yeah, my voice is fucking up. It's over. Talking for 14 hours a day is finally killing me. Hello, VG. I don't know why a lot of PAL games are super expensive. Like, you'd think, like, there's a lot of fucking Europeans that, you know, exist, as well as Australians. Like, you'd think they'd make a fuckload of copies of that shit. Like, where did all those fucking games end up? God, I hate that shit, dude. People that just throw games away. Ugh, so dumb. I remember, like, I have so many memories of, like, going into the store, buying a Game Boy Advance game, and throwing the box away, like, immediately. Like, I have a memory of getting Pokemon Ruby, right? And then, like, getting Burger King on the way home, and then throwing the Ruby box in the bag, and then throwing it in, like, a trash can in the Burger King, like, drive-thru. Like, ugh, you fucking retard. You goddamn fucking idiot. Please stop talking. I know it hurts. It hurts. Also, I forgot to split, but it would have been a good split. Hello, I called Stone. You fucking retard. Stop it. Alright, is this going to be a PB? What do you guys think? Hopefully, because this is a good run. All I need to do is not die like a dumbass. Burning them! Oh my god, dude, so good. Well, maybe I'll die, Freak Glitcha. Shadow Man? Haven't played it. But have you seen Cubics Racing Robots? Yep. I might still PB. That was a really dumb hit to take, but I might still PB. That's really dumb though. I'm an idiot. Dying at the very beginning of Sigma, like, that's only like a minute lost. And also this split's pretty cushiony as well because of the no load screen meme. But still, that was I'm not paying attention. Got way too close for comfort. I have a game called Shadow Masters. Or Shadow Master. Is that what you're talking about? It's like a different name, or... I've never heard of Shadow Man, though. I know a lot of European games are called different shit. We just had Kula World. Very possible. But I've never heard of Shadow Man. Alright, RNG. This should be a PB. As long as I don't fuck up the climb. Finally, dude. I got a PB on the Jap version. My last PB of this game was also a long time ago. I can't remember. Well, again, I don't want to speak too soon. I don't want to speak too soon. I've died here before like a fucking lunatic. So I don't want to speak too soon. But my last PB in this category was a long ass time ago. Like maybe only Ozarhawk would remember it. Alright, there we go. We're good. Nice. Only 9 seconds lost with that death, yeah, like I said. Very cushiony. Very good PB. Very nice. The best. Believe me. Whew, not bad. Yeah, third PB today. And I got 2 yesterday, right? No, 1 no, yeah, 2 yesterday. Spyro and GT. I'll let the credits play out. Alright, so my last PB in this category was September 7th, 2015, so just about 2 years ago. Very close to 2 years ago. I should have waited until next weekend. Fuck, god damn it. What was the word? Oh, I played Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 3, and apparently a week ago they released an HD version of this, and I didn't know that. I just put it in the schedule because I said, oh, it's been a while since I played this one. I usually play 4, but I said, I'll play 3 this time, why not? So I was expecting it to be a shitfest of a run, But the HD version runs at 60 FPS. The other one ran at 30 because it was like a straight console to PC port, not optimized at all. And I also have a faster computer now. So SSD, like super fast computer plus 60 FPS, like no load screens whatsoever, ended up saving like a fuckload of time and beat the record. Even though I died like 4 or 5 times, it was a complete god-awful run, but faster version, I just fucking beat it. It was really fucking funny. I was expecting the run to be like plus 30 minutes, but I ended up getting the world record because random fucking HD re-release that I got for free. Like, the way I thought it was going to be, like, I knew there was an HD version of the whole thing coming, right? But I didn't know I'd get it for free if I had Storm 3 already. So I thought I would have to rebuy it, but no, they just gave it to me for free. So I'm pretty satisfied with that. Hello, Cat Killer. I love how low quality this is. It's like they took like a shitty camera and pointed it at the screen for the SNES outro, and then like put it in the game as an FMV. I find that really funny. Like, they didn't emulate the ending. This is just an FMV because they have the overlay there. As you can see, they have the anime overlay. So they just have like a really shitty fucking quality. A whir is a whir. Sorry, Fireman. Banned version. Reminder, I'm the moderator for the Naruto series. So, no fuckery here. No banned versions here. Sorry. Does it look shitty on a CRT? I mean, it looks shitty regardless. If it looks shitty at like really high quality component capture, it probably looks shitty on a CRT. Then that run is banned. Well, yeah, of course. Obviously, Fireman. Moderators. Reminder, I'm the moderator for every Naruto game on speedrun.com, even though I've only played 2 of them. I've been trying to like find people to like take over as moderator, but they're all Brazilian and I don't know how to talk to them. So I'm just stuck. I'm stuck having to verify and look through games I know nothing about to like try to see if they're not cheating, and every runner's like a fucking Brazilian, and the only other person that moderates the boards has like been AFK for like a year. Get Bluent to communicate. Maybe I will. I'll just give him the reins. Oof. Whispered user. I hate Bagels. Hey, Devil Rider. Alright, so next is Rockman Complete Works 4 and 6, and then I'm doing Mega Man 8. As far as Mega Mans. And Rakumans. Varying between the Rakumans and the Mega Mans. What is the source? You already know what the source is, buddy. Let's not play coy here. That's only with Spring. really low on credits. Holy shit. Is that it? Is the game over? Oh, almost. Dude, I want to say one more thing. I really despise how Japanese games aren't all jewel cases. Not necessarily, but Japanese game cases are like there's a bunch of different variants as to how the cases like come. There's like the thick PAL type cases. There's jewel cases, and then there's like these weird multi-disc cases. And the multi-disc cases piss me off because the way Japanese games are is they have two spines, right? They have the Japanese name on one spine, and then they have it in English on the other spine. So the multi-game cases only have one of the spines, and they only have the Japanese one for obvious reasons. So when I was sorting out my collection, I wanted to have it with all the English spines showing, because, you know, I speak English, but I can't do that because I have like 4 games that just don't have the English spine, and that really makes me mad. So I'm thinking, oh, well, maybe the spine card would have the missing English version, right? You know, because Japanese games come with spine cards. But no, the Japanese spine cards are just all of the Japanese ones again. For whatever reason. You'd think they would just throw it in there so that you can have the opposite side, but no. So fuck you, Japan, for teasing me with the idea that I can have Mega Man games or Japanese games all have the English spines. Just tease me. Can I make custom spine? No customs here. Freak Glitch. Only the custom allowed is Goober. That's it. No exceptions except for Goober. Alright, Rockman 4 time.